We're at Georgian Acres Neighborhood Park. The piece behind me is a public art commissioned by the City of Austin. The piece is called To Be Together. It represents the families in the areas and how family is important to the community members. So it's jigsaw puzzle pieces, and I wanted to create some work that would be engaging for not only the kids, but the families. The jigsaw puzzle, in a way, is meant to be put together. There are multiple pieces, and a lot of times it can be a challenge to get those pieces together, but also it's part of a collective process. So a jigsaw puzzle represents togetherness, but also the challenges that are faced, similar to families and communities that create that togetherness. The imagery on it is images depicted from the community. Myself as the artist, I work to do photographs of different community members and use that to render the likeness of silhouettes in the piece. The words and messages on the piece are in Spanish and translated in English. During the community engagement portion of the project, there was a lot of asking of questions of what brings you joy, and a lot of people reflected on spending time with family, being out in nature. So the messages on the piece represent those answers from the questions. And the biggest part for me was making sure that it would read like as you're walking around it, you're able to discover how the pieces connect. And that was a little bit more of a challenge to make sure that it reads as a unified piece, but it also has individual messages in between. Oh, it feels amazing. It was probably one of the fastest installations I've been a part of. Yeah, that opening is supposed to go with that one. The piers were dug into the ground and just placing the artwork to be attached to the pier. It actually has like a fun house effect with the mirrors, with the reflective surface. So I would say out of my process of doing public artwork, this hands down was some of the best installation. I hope they're inspired. I hope they are intrigued. I hope that they are, interested by wanting to know more and just playing around and maybe inspire imagination that they might be able to take something from this and use that to inspire other pieces of artwork that can be created.